Spring Farmhouse Kitchen Decor vintage and cozy ideas for a fresh, timeless seasonal makeover. Transform your home with vintage farmhouse spring kitchen decor, where rustic charm meets fresh seasonal elegance. A farmhouse kitchen is the heart of the home, and spring is the perfect time to refresh it with vintage-inspired decor, soft pastel hues, and charming rustic accents. From distressed wood furniture to antique kitchen accessories, every detail can bring warmth and nostalgia to your space. Whether you're looking to incorporate floral arrangements, weathered finishes, or cozy textiles, these timeless farmhouse ideas will help create a kitchen that feels inviting, stylish, and full of character. Embrace the beauty of spring farmhouse decor by blending classic vintage pieces with fresh seasonal touches. A combination of open shelving, vintage tableware, and rustic kitchen accents can instantly brighten your kitchen while maintaining a cozy, lived-in feel. Adding natural elements like fresh flowers, woven baskets, and wooden textures will enhance the vintage farmhouse aesthetic, making your space feel effortlessly charming. Whether you're planning a full kitchen makeover or just a few subtle updates, these cozy and timeless ideas will help you achieve a stunning farmhouse spring kitchen that feels fresh and inviting. Vintage farmhouse kitchen shelves, organizing with rustic spring charm. Open shelving is a staple in farmhouse kitchen decor, bringing a blend of functionality and rustic elegance. For a vintage spring kitchen look, opt for distressed wooden shelves adorned with antique plates, ceramic pitchers, and woven baskets. Adding fresh spring flowers in mason jars or tin vases enhances the cozy, seasonal ambience. Mixing pastel tones with neutral shades will help create a timeless and welcoming space. To elevate your farmhouse spring kitchen, consider using reclaimed wood shelves paired with wrought iron brackets for an authentic vintage touch. Display vintage enamelware, copper pots, and rustic glassware to achieve a well-curated farmhouse aesthetic. Layering textures with burlap runners, linen towels, and lace accents will bring warmth and depth, making your kitchen feel effortlessly inviting.
Welcome to Home Touch for innovative and stylish home design inspiration.
Cozy Farmhouse Spring Kitchen Table, a rustic vintage centerpiece. A farmhouse kitchen table is the heart of any cozy kitchen, perfect for gathering and enjoying meals together. To embrace the spring season, decorate your table with a vintage-style linen runner, rustic wooden trays, and antique candle holders. Fresh floral arrangements featuring daisies, tulips, or lavender can add a breath of fresh air, making your kitchen feel light and welcoming. For a more authentic farmhouse kitchen atmosphere, mix vintage tableware such as hand-painted plates, delicate teacups, and classic silverware. Incorporate soft pastel napkins and woven placemats for an added layer of charm. A distressed wooden table paired with mismatched chairs can create an inviting, timeless look, making your kitchen the perfect springtime gathering spot. Vintage farmhouse kitchen cabinets, a timeless spring refresh. Kitchen cabinets play a crucial role in setting the tone for a farmhouse kitchen. Opt for vintage-style cabinetry in soft spring hues like sage green, pale blue, or creamy white to bring a fresh seasonal feel. Glass-paneled doors with rustic iron handles add a charming farmhouse appeal, while open shelving sections provide an opportunity to showcase vintage kitchenware. To enhance the spring farmhouse aesthetic, line cabinet interiors with floral patterned wallpaper or soft pastel shades. Add vintage-inspired ceramic knobs, distressed paint finishes, and wooden accents for an extra layer of rustic beauty. A few well-placed antique jars, woven baskets, and copper utensils can complete the timeless look while keeping your kitchen both stylish and functional. Farmhouse Spring Kitchen Backsplash, a vintage touch with rustic elegance. A well-designed backsplash can transform your farmhouse kitchen into a vintage-inspired haven. White subway tiles with dark grout provide a classic yet timeless look, while patterned tiles in soft spring hues add a charming touch. Reclaimed wood or beadboard paneling can also enhance the rustic appeal, bringing warmth and texture to your kitchen. To tie in the spring farmhouse theme, decorate your backsplash area with vintage spice racks, hanging copper pots, or antique wall hooks. Consider using open shelving above the backsplash to display farmhouse-style ceramics, woven baskets, and fresh herb planters. A balance of rustic textures and fresh seasonal elements will create an inviting and stylish kitchen space. Vintage Farmhouse Kitchen Island, a rustic spring statement piece. A farmhouse kitchen island serves as both a functional workspace and a charming decorative element. Opt for a vintage wooden island with a distressed finish for an authentic rustic look. Adding spring-inspired accents like fresh flowers in a galvanized pitcher, woven baskets filled with seasonal produce, or antique candle holders can enhance the cozy atmosphere. For added functionality, incorporate open shelving or wire baskets beneath the island to store kitchen essentials. A butcher block countertop or marble surface with a vintage-style pendant light above can elevate the farmhouse aesthetic. Mixing wood tones with pastel spring colors ensures your kitchen island becomes a stunning focal point for the season. Rustic farmhouse spring kitchen lighting, vintage-inspired illumination. Lighting is key in creating a warm and inviting farmhouse kitchen ambience. Vintage-style pendant lights with weathered metal finishes or rustic wooden chandeliers can enhance the timeless aesthetic. Lantern-style fixtures with Edison bulbs provide a warm glow, perfect for highlighting the farmhouse charm. To embrace the spring season, choose light fixtures with delicate floral detailing or incorporate glass elements to reflect natural light. Pairing vintage lighting with wooden beams or shiplap ceilings can create a cozy and rustic appeal. Adding fairy lights or candlelit lanterns on countertops can also enhance the dreamy, welcoming atmosphere of your farmhouse kitchen. Farmhouse spring kitchen pantry, vintage storage with rustic elegance. A well-organized pantry is essential for a functional farmhouse kitchen. Opt for vintage-style wooden shelves with wire baskets, glass jars, and antique labels to create a rustic yet practical storage space. Woven bins filled with fresh spring produce or floral patterned storage containers can enhance the seasonal charm. To achieve an authentic farmhouse feel, use reclaimed wood crates, metal canisters, and distressed cabinets to store dry goods and spices. Display vintage kitchen scales, ceramic bowls, and classic farmhouse signage to bring character to the pantry area. With a mix of rustic textures and vintage charm, your spring kitchen pantry will feel both stylish and efficient. Farmhouse spring kitchen curtains, vintage-inspired window treatments. Curtains play a vital role in softening the look of a farmhouse kitchen. Opt for lightweight linen or floral patterned curtains in soft spring hues like sage green, blush pink, or ivory. Ruffled valances and lace-trimmed drapes can add a touch of vintage charm, making the kitchen feel cozy and inviting. For a more rustic farmhouse feel, consider using burlap tiebacks or wooden curtain rods. Mixing sheer fabrics with rustic textures ensures your kitchen receives plenty of natural light while maintaining an elegant vintage aesthetic. Layering neutral tones with delicate floral prints will complete the fresh, springtime look. Farmhouse spring kitchen flooring, a vintage foundation. Flooring can significantly impact the overall aesthetic of a farmhouse kitchen. Distressed hardwood floors with a weathered finish provide an authentic rustic look, while checkered tiles and vintage-inspired colors add a nostalgic charm. Woven rugs in pastel shades or floral patterns can bring warmth and texture to the space. To enhance the farmhouse spring atmosphere, opt for wide plank wooden flooring paired with antique-style area rugs. A combination of natural materials, soft tones, and rustic finishes will create a cohesive and inviting kitchen environment. Vintage farmhouse kitchen accessories, small touches, big impact. Adding vintage-inspired accessories can transform your farmhouse kitchen into a springtime retreat. Antique cutting boards, distressed wooden trays, and ceramic pitchers filled with fresh flowers are perfect for enhancing the seasonal vibe. Mixing brass, copper, and iron accents will add depth and character. Consider incorporating vintage signage, enamel work, and mason jars for a nostalgic farmhouse touch. A balance of rustic textures and pastel spring tones ensures a charming yet functional space. Farmhouse Spring Kitchen Wall Decor, vintage charm with rustic elegance. Walls are the perfect canvas to enhance the farmhouse aesthetic in your spring kitchen. Consider using vintage-inspired wooden signs, antique frames, or floral printed wallpapers to add warmth and charm. Hanging rustic shelves adorned with spring flowers, mason jars, and old-fashioned kitchen utensils can bring a cozy and inviting atmosphere. For a more timeless look, mix shiplap paneling with soft pastel hues to create a light and airy feel. Incorporating botanical prints, distressed mirrors, or vintage clocks will enhance the nostalgic charm while keeping your kitchen fresh and stylish. A well-decorated wall can transform the overall aesthetic of your farmhouse kitchen into a true seasonal masterpiece. Farmhouse Spring Kitchen Sink, vintage elegance with rustic appeal. A farmhouse sink is an iconic feature in any vintage-inspired kitchen. A deep, white apron front sink with bronze or brass fixtures exudes timeless elegance while maintaining practicality. Pairing it with a reclaimed wood countertop or a subway tile backsplash can enhance the rustic charm of your spring farmhouse kitchen. To complement the fresh spring vibe, add potted herbs like rosemary or thyme on the windowsill. Incorporate a vintage-style drying rack, a floral pattern dish towel, and enamel soap dispensers for an added touch of old-world charm. A beautifully styled farmhouse sink area will bring both functionality and aesthetics to your kitchen. Farmhouse Spring Kitchen Coffee Station, a cozy vintage nook. A dedicated coffee station is a must-have for any farmhouse-style kitchen, especially in spring when mornings feel fresh and bright. A vintage wooden tray filled with rustic mugs, a ceramic sugar bowl, and a classic French press can create the perfect cozy setup. Adding a small floral arrangement or a framed farmhouse quote will enhance the charming aesthetic. To elevate the rustic appeal, consider using a distressed wooden cabinet or floating shelves to store coffee essentials. Wicker baskets, antique coffee grinders, and glass canisters filled with coffee beans add to the timeless farmhouse look. A well-curated coffee station will make your kitchen feel warm, inviting, and perfectly in tune with the season. Conclusion. Bringing vintage farmhouse spring kitchen decor into your home is the perfect way to create a cozy, timeless, and inviting space. By incorporating rustic wooden accents, antique kitchenware, and soft pastel tones, you can achieve a fresh seasonal makeover that reflects both charm and functionality. Whether it's a distressed farmhouse table, open shelving with vintage decor, or floral centerpieces, these spring-inspired elements will breathe new life into your kitchen. The beauty of farmhouse kitchen decor lies in its ability to blend vintage elegance with modern comfort, making your kitchen the heart of your home. As you refresh your space for spring, remember that small touches make a big impact, from vintage lighting fixtures to woven baskets and fresh greenery. Mixing classic farmhouse details with seasonal spring accents will ensure a warm and inviting atmosphere that lasts all year. Whether you're doing a full kitchen transformation or adding subtle rustic spring decor, these ideas will help you curate a kitchen that is both stylish and practical. Embrace the charm of vintage farmhouse living and enjoy a kitchen that feels fresh, cozy, and full of character this season.